I built an arcade machine.
Okay.
And on that, I've set a drift score.
Okay.
And if you beat the drift score, you get to slap me in the face.
Everybody, shut it down. Shut it down. We're out. Quick, turn off the lights.
Go.
Everything. We're gone.
Yeah. Good morning, everybody. You've probably got the gist of what's going on. This has been in storage in our trailer for probably over a year now, and amongst other things like people's old body panels from Drift Masters, IDC, BDC, even got Darren McNamara's wheel that Robin Sheeder smashed into the wall in at one of our IDC events. This was up in our old office, but we took it down. I'm probably leaving it until we move to the new place, and then we'll be putting this all back up on the wall, as it's kind of cool. So this could be a bit of a nostalgia for a few of you guys that went to the arcades when you were younger. So this is a original D1GP arcade machine. Now we're going to turn it into a modern day driving simulator, but not like the one that we did previously where we put all the Fanatec high budget stuff in. We're going with a lower budget one, and we're going to be running it on Xbox, so it's more plug and play, more user friendly, so people can come down and do times or drifting or whatever like that on it. It's not in their best condition. There's a crack there. Steering wheel is manky, and in the back there is to think what an Xbox does now, and this was all here just for one game. First thing that we're going to do, we're going to strip all this crap out. It's still got an old TV that weighs about 50 kilos, I would say, in it. So we're going to streamline it, and then I'm going to go off and get the bits for the simulator, and then we're going to make a plan of how we're going to attack this and put it all together and somehow make it work, because it's all going to be custom. There's nothing made for this, so we're going to have to use our noggins a little. So everything is stripped out of here. It's mad to think this was there. Oh my god. That is heavy. Things have come a long way. This is like a proper machined little bit. So it's belt driven, so I guess it's kind of the same theory as some of the other simulators. Obviously there's a lot of direct drives out now, which are just motors and everything like that. The way we took this out and just chopped all the wires and everything, all the motherboards where the game probably is. There's probably some gamers that are really annoyed of us how we did that, but in our defense it was the easiest and quickest way for us to do this. So the whole thing is a lot lighter now. A lot of the crap has been taken out. The next thing to do now is to go get the sim stuff that we're going to be putting in there. So I'm taking a trip to Digital Motorsport to get the sim rig for our arcade machine. So you may remember Digital Motorsport, they supported us during the Games Changers project, where we put a letter in every single video, and at the end somebody won a big simulator rig. So we're just going to pop over to those guys and see what they have. So here we are. Hello!
How's things, Josh?
Okay, so lead the way, where apparently you've laid out 2 rigs. And I'm guessing you're trying to persuade me one over the other, seeing as one is in a box and one is out of the box.
Yeah, absolutely. You kind of want something that's going to be a bit plug and play for
obviously what you guys are doing. So with this one, this is a wheel that's not removable. Force feedback's not really great. It's on the cheap side. I think it's like 250, 300 quid.
This on the other hand?
This on the other hand, yeah. So this has got a square wheel from factory, but we're almost certain that the PCD is the same. So you can put a standard wheel such as this onto it, and just literally straight onto the front of it, and that makes it, we can do anything with it. Then we can do drifting, we can do whatever you want to do. We've then got the Sparco mod handbrake, also doubles as a sequential, and we've also got a shifter then as well. This is kind of a mid step up until you get to something like this. But
I'm guessing this is the top end of things.
yeah, so this is
Getting there anyway.
getting there, yeah, absolutely.
I can't help but notice that, is this a genuine Quaife?
Yes. Yeah, this is a Quaife Pro Sim sequential shifter.
Quaife would do sequential boxes in probably the majority of rally cars in Ireland, I would say.
Yeah. Proper Quaife shift.
That is not...
Your kind of first reaction with that is, you ever see the guys like getting into gear in like the Pro Series, literally that massive clunk that you get when you're sitting in the car. That's what it literally feels like.
I've got a sequential in my car, and it's that is very realistic to how it. The only thing it's missing is the
Yeah.
where it shakes the car. That's literally the only thing it's missing.
Yeah.
That is incredible. I can't help myself. I'm gonna take my shoes off as well. Can I have a go on this? Sorry.
No.
Is this set to go? Are you sure?
Yep.
Is that good?
Yep.
Do you have to use a clutch?
So Rob's got
Oh
his
my
car.
god, the brake pedal is ridiculous.
It's so good. He has the,
So you can flat shift up.
yeah, you can flat shift up, but he has to clutch on the way down.
I get you. God, the gear stick is... Oh shit, sorry.
Like, he's doing 55s. He reckons he's probably doing maybe 54, 53s in this.
Really?
Actually, 54s is what we do in this, right? Yeah.
Phenomenal. I'm leaving as that.
How'd that go?
I'm in the gravel. So I was just doing a bit of a fantasy ask of asking how much these are. Quickly got shut down. They're about 900 quid. But they're 900 quid for a reason, because what were you explain? So this is essentially the Quaife, the parts in the Quaife box.
Yeah, like Adrian Quaife Hobbs actually makes these under the name ProSim. So this is the actual selector from a Quaife gearbox.
And the bits in there.
So basically there's a magnet in here that's basically getting very close to the contacts on the board, and that basically tells you where your gear is in game.
So it's just got a bit of electronical USB bits in there.
Exactly. And then literally, if this was a standard Quaife gearbox, this would be the selector off to the gearbox at the back.
And another thing they said at an event, did you say someone needed a part of a
Yeah.
Quaife and you could actually take it from this?
I don't think he ended up taking it in the end, but I think, yeah, logically he was like, oh, I need something really particular that's in the selector, and we were like,
That's how much is going into these things now.
Yeah.
Genuine gearbox parts in the shifters. This is service to the car. See you, Rob.
see you later, Josh.
Right, we'll see. The boot is full. We'll see. Just dump them in there and see if it'll fit. The visibility may not be the best, but at least they fit. Right, see you, dudes.
See you,
Thanks
man.
a lot for that.
No problem.
That turned out pretty good. Right, let's get to the shed and start this sim build, I guess. 14 days later and it's still raining. Right, so the easy part is done, and I guess this is the hard part of retrofitting a modern simulator to the retro simulator. What is all? Jesus Christ. Power adapter's like a turbo. I mean, you're never really going to see it's going to be behind the rig, but it looks cool. If only it was that easy. But the pedals, on the other hand, I'm fairly certain they can literally just be laid there. Maybe make a hole in the back, just sit a bit further back. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna have to probably cut away a lot because the base is so big, and well, this has to go on that base. Make some measurements and measure twice and cut once, so I've been told. Everything so far is going smooth. I obviously need to tidy up all the edges, so don't judge me too much on them. But pedals have now gone through. There's a bit of an overlap, but I'm not really too bothered about that. And the steering wheel is in with the cut around. Obviously could have got it tighter, but realistically you would be shaving hair all day to get it exactly right, and I'm not too sure of the angle that it's going to be. So it could be like that, it could be like that. But a little bit of gap there isn't gonna hurt anybody. Now for mounting the steering wheel, I am gonna try and make this as easy as possible. There is a screw thread there, and what I think I'm going to do is just make a bracket from there to there and secure it with a bolt, and that should reinforce it and hold it tight. Right, going to steel. I can make it work. So stealing some of Wayne's scrap metal. You won't know, you won't even notice it's gone, it's fine. And this hopefully should turn into my bracket. Sure this bit here is going to support it too well, so I didn't think I would need to do this, but I think I'm going to build another bracket from here underneath just to secure it properly. Actually a little bit smoother than I thought, so it's not as stable as I would want, but I think I'm going to put an extra support screw in all the brackets, and I think it should be fine. Like, unless you go to town absolutely bracing everything. I mean, it's onto kind of thin steel. Again, this is not a professional simming rig. But now for the longer bit of the gear stick and the handbrake. So the handbrake on the sim is here, which, god damn it, I've got to make the decision on this. Do I keep it there and do I make it say change gear there, or do I put the handbrake there and the gear change there? Oh, decisions. Okay, so I may not be good at many things, but making a mess I certainly excel on. I forgot that this seat has a crack in it. I'm a bit annoyed about this because I did quite like that on the back. So Dave wanted a new seat for his red PS13, so I did him the honors and took it out early. I'm sure he'll be fine with it. And we're going to mount it on there. So it's kind of, I don't know, I think it's kind of cool. It's a proper bucket seat on there. It's good. And I think we could make up a design like that and get Jay at Precision Tinting Graphics to put it on the back, so it kind of keeps it in theme with the old arcade machine. So I think that'd be pretty cool. Okay, so a bit of a jump cut from where I was last time, because there was just a hell of a lot of figuring out, and you eagle-eyed viewers will have realized that I did put the seat on the wrong way, but it is now on the right way. So everything's looking really good, and you will see I've changed or got this in there, which is kind of not the best position for the gear change, but that is the, as you'll say, OEM place for the simulator, so it's kind of, it fits in quite nice there. It's kind of cool. And then I've been back and forth with this about 70 times of where to put the handbrake. I was going to kind of put it up there, mount it down there and have it through there, so it's in a more drift kind of place. But I think because this is only a simulator and it's only a bit of fun, I think keeping it looking as nice as possible is probably the best way to go. So that's the original handbrake mount there, and I'm going to mount it there. Pretty cool thing I actually just found. So this is the coin meter. So there has been 9,795 coins. And as far as I'm aware, it was €1. So this machine made 9,795 euros in its lifetime. It'd be actually interesting to see how much these are. I can't see it's actually a massive profit maker, to be fair. So we have our TV. Pretty happy with this. I'm gonna actually stick this plate over so it's gonna look slick. Handbrake's in an alright position. Probably gonna move that further back, because if a small person goes in and moves the seat forwards, then it's just gonna hit there. Gonna try and figure out the screen, get this in, and yeah, pretty much that should be pretty much wrapped up for today. So we made it down to Mondello. There's a tractor going on, so that is the zooming noises that is behind us. I'm not sure what on earth these things are. Death traps, that's what they are. So I told the lads I was coming down with the simulator, and I don't really have time to set it up fully because it takes hours and hours of going through settings and tweaking angles and stiffness and feedback and everything like that. But I am confident I am the best sim driver here. So I'm going to do a lap. I'm going to see what drift score I score, and I'm going to challenge the lads in there to beat it.
You get one chance.
I feel pressure now. God. Drifting in real life is easy. Oh no! Keep the score! Okay. I can't keep it under control. The good thing is, if I'm finding it really difficult, I've had at least 2 or 3 laps. They've got to master it in, do we give them a practice lap?
No, I don't think so.
This is not pretty at all.
Josh, you're keeping a good line there.
You know what, I've not spun, and that's the main thing, because if you don't spin, you get the points. And it's a lap. 45,727. I'm not too sure if that's good. Hello, Dave. You've been off for quite a while now.
I'm back.
I built an arcade machine.
Okay.
And on that, I've set a drift score.
Okay.
And if you beat the drift score, you get to slap me in the face.
Everybody, shut it down. Shut it down. We're out. Quick, turn off the lights.
Go.
Everything. We're gone.
Go.
It looks good. That is super cool.
Thank you.
Well done, Josh.
I'm going to point out a few nice...
seat from another car.
Well, I remember you said that you wanted to change that, so I just got it out ready for the new seat that you haven't purchased yet. It's ready for it to go in.
It's not going to very security. Hey, Blaine.
What do you mean, man, to secure? Sorry, I haven't put the stuff...
If you left it perfectly original condition, this would be worth a fortune. In its current state, it's worth as much as we play it, and that's about it.
I'm happy with that.
But see, the reason for this one, because we have ideas that we're going to get into in the next couple of videos of mad stuff for our new HQ. This is for people to just come and have fun with. So if it's fun, then it works.
As a disclaimer, the steering wheel, I mean, that's square. The shifter doesn't work because we need an adapter so we can have a shifter and a handbrake, so you shift there. I've not quite got the wheel settings right, so I kind of cheated it, so full lock is about that. So you're the kind of force feedback.
Quick rack.
Yeah. I forgot the little thing that I had at the back of the pedals, so they kind of, when your heel's there, they're fine. But if they're not, if you 2-foot it, then you figure it out for yourself. It's fine.
Do we need to blindfold ourselves just to completely go into this like absolute amateurs, or okay? Look, let's.
You know what this is? This is like my car. This is there's loads of little like characteristics.
That's the worst description you could have given. I had so much hope for this until you said it's like your car.
Be careful.
Oh,
Look, she's on wheels. Obviously, she's gonna move.
obviously. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. You figured out the quick steering now. This is the quickest we could get it done before you guys go.
Oh, the understeer.
Once you get into drift, she's good.
Oh, yeah, it looks class, lads. Funny slapped the shite out of you.
Oh no.
Understeer.
Don't go into the grass. You lose your score if you go to the grass.
To be fair, it'd be no fun if it drove well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be no fun if it drove well. Also from
I
Josh
think
School of Car
I think it'd be a little bit fun if it drove well.
This is pretty much your first BDC season here.
Nah, it made it.
That was a bit.
Oh, 17,000 is that where we're at?
I think that's where we're at.
I mean, it's all on you. This is fun though, especially with Josh's. I mean,
Oh, is it?
When we open the new place, we could just say every single person that comes in there can just slap Josh in the face if they get a better score.
Adam was a bit of a whiz on the goods simulator that we have, and well, this is completely different.
Oh my god, it's so twitchy. Ah, ah, ah.
It honestly looks like you've never played a computer game before,
It looks like you've driven a car.
or driven a car.
You got the end of the lap here.
Just send it into the wall. Yes, best drift you did. Understeer. Oh, look at this. Mincemeat. If you could rack up scores doing this, would be mint.
We got 97.
This is the worst thing I've ever driven.
To be fair, it makes it entertaining.
Go forwards. Slide.
No, length is fine. Never mind.
That's not what she said.
That's not what she said.
Lane's weekends in one there. The length is not the problem, but the position is. Oh, look at him.
He's
Don't
doing
worry.
some.
Yeah, but then it's not.
Maybe smooth inputs on the accelerator and the
You try
steering.
that, and then it just.
Doesn't do it either, you know. Oh, we're away.
You know he's going too fast.
Log it in. Yes.
Yes!
Oh, that's what you want. I'd love us all to drive Josh's real car and go, this is actually what it's like. Oh, the throw.
That's what you need. Speed.
Ah, come on.
John Rock now in Mandela would have pulled you in so fast and gone, you're a danger to yourself and everyone around you if you drove like this.
How'd it go? Right?
Here we go. Look at this. Look at the poise. Look at the finesse. Look at the understeer.
The finesse.
Look at the panic.
To be fair, that was his best corner, and he understeered through the whole thing.
Oh no. Yay!
12,000.
12,000. That's
12,000.
Do we all calculate, add our scores together, and then one of us can just slap him.
I'm not sure that was the deal. Right, so I think it's safe to say it needs some figuring out, but
To be fair, he did quite well. I gave him a challenge. I only gave the boys 2 days, so little soft round of applause.
it looks good.
for Craig and Josh.
No, this is a.
That's enough. That's enough for that. So we got a lot of little tweaks to do. If you've got Forza and you've got a Trustmaster and you don't want to be doing a lot of this, let us know in the comments what the settings should
help
be.
us.
Please help us a little bit. But do you think this is a pretty crazy challenge? Of course, this machine alongside some other crazy projects are going into our new HQ. That's what I've been doing while the boys are working this, is working on that place. It's coming along nicely. But I've got a crazier plan for something even more than this coming up in a future episode. But stay tuned for that. Make sure you hit like, subscribe, comment below. It really helps us on the algorithm and get some views. And Josh, you did all right on this one.
I did alright. And didn't get slapped in the face.
Nice, Adam. There you go. Oh, he fell off the chair. For more antics and more nonsense, join us on the next episode, where I never know what's happening on the next episode. But we'll see you then.